For example, now in the tour here in Spain, I have seen many men going to the concerts, which I really like very much, because that's the purpose of my album and my songs.
I used to be famous and I used to be a star. I used to be a posters on your bedroom wall.
Luis Miguel was a teen idol from the early 80s, and by the time his sixth studio album, Busca Una Mayor, arrived in 1988, Miguel was already moving from teen idol territory into something far sleeker and more adult. The album was a pivotal turning point, allowing him to shed the image of his early years for a more mature image.
Otra vez, sin decirte quiero.
20 Años followed in 1990 and kept his momentum going, while Romance in 1991 changed everything by sending him into a deep bolero and turning classic love songs into a massive pop event. He then carried that same polished romantic energy into Segunda Romance in 1994, which won him a Grammy for Best Latin Pop Album, but somehow he was never as massively popular as Ricky Martin. Miguel's appeal during the late 80s had a rawness that felt almost startling in hindsight. Before the tuxedos and perfectly tailored image took over, there was the sun-kissed, cute as hell, slightly wild version of him. Tousled hair with just enough volume to look effortless, a lean athletic build, and the kind of natural confidence that didn't seem manufactured. The look captured in that period, often shirtless or in casual denim, leaned into a youthful intensity that felt both accessible and just kind of out of reach. There was nothing overtly styled about it, the charm came from how unpolished it seemed. He looked like someone who hadn't yet stepped fully into the world of polished superstardom, which made him more intriguing. That balance between boyishness and early adulthood gave him an edge that felt spontaneous and, for many, quietly unforgettable. He also fits a forgotten idea because his appeal was so wide that it sometimes got swallowed by the size of his success. The Recording Academy notes that he was a major figure in the Latin pop explosion of the 90s and now bring bolero to a wider audience, while the Hollywood Walk of Fame says he became one of the most popular singers in Latin America across pop, bolero and romantic ballads. In other words, he was not just a one-note pin-up, he was a serious star with enormous musical weight. He never became as unavoidable as some crossover contemporaries, so younger audiences may know the songs without fully registering the face attached to them. Luis Miguel should not be left in the category of who was that handsome guy again, because his run was strong and too influential. He won multiple Grammy and Latin Grammy awards, sold enormous numbers, and helped push bolero back into the mainstream with records like Romance and Segunda Romance. His face was memorable, yes, but the catalogue was the real proof that he is the talent that should be on everyone's lips, even in 2026. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up and a subscription would be nice. You can also check out some of the other great videos on my channel.